Family Leonardo, me Nasila did on multimedia, the CEO voice of Salone. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring on the latest news what they happen around Salone, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to una live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to una. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salone or also the on Instagram Voice of Salone. Please family, and don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
Me, family, on a good evening, on a good afternoon, or on a good morning. This, now on a program again, Salone CashBox. My family, today, now the 20th of February, 2025. You know, me Salone people, apologies and we man dear but done man just say man take a nap and sleep pass for me, so I'm a bit late today, but you see the people in the salon, you know the main reason why politicians then they treat we this way. Now we safe can they cause them. You know, now this thing can say person one kill, it go find person where one die. You know, Salone people, if even these politicians, they are made for wicked we, then come now the system for thief we, now we, they give them the free will back and the chance and the alafia for destroy we. Because no matter what, human by nature, sometimes we can be selfish. Every human being, selfish. Every human being. The only thing some people are not to a huge extent, that is their selfishness there. Some are very moderate. Some na penny, they care about others. But you see, now because these politicians they know say, we the people know they demand enough. So they are jokers and they can meet up jokers. We know they take anything serious. Jokers and jokers they meet up. We just no they take anything serious. Lights camo, lights no camo. We go make joke out of it. We go make, the comedian will talk about it. We laugh about it. Yes, I understand. But you see, I listen to Kekewa. You see, these guys are disappointment. They tell we say, oh, yes, they know the issue, but then they try for make the, now it go affect we, but in the future, then they try for put a plan. So I don't understand. Hospital and day, when medications they need, for day now a certain temperature, now fridge, lights no day. So when people and die until una fix them. Look, so even the car power ship, it is not sustainable. For years, look, some people, electricity, nobody no go tell me, say, it will take decades and decades for me to fix electricity problem in our country. Nobody will tell me, say, we no go able kind of buy huge generator them, we go actually serve, certain areas them, each areas them, until we find a long-term plan. You want to tell me, say, if they go fix like a plant, imagine, we they go fix plants. Now, certain plants and where their minister they are they get. If they pump past 20 hose, certain plants them, where they get. Now they host them. You want to tell me, say, now, what's wrong with that West African power pole? Now remember WAPOL or whatever they call it, where they begin to argue, say, oh, now APC they sign the contract, now SLPP, now they can't put, now they sign the contract, then begin to fetch we say Alaki. Always, Uda Alaki, now Alaki competition, Uda Alaki passing company, now you know more with the pan. The West African power pole, not so free. Wait till they do so to cap our ship. Then the same thing, as I talk to you right now. This not what we don't talk before. They're all West African power pole. This government, they're all West African power pole. But the thing is, now upline, I think that the West African power pole get for pass and all that thing. Again, you ask the question. If you go upline, the job they did na Salone, the people in the upline able kind of like pay for that building because they don't empower the generation. Employment, they don't create the environment for where these people are able to get job. This is the reason why I tell people like it goes beyond like the WAPOL, it come out from upline. The people in upline able buy the lights. The job opportunities they did in our country, none of these politicians they try to unearth the better one than Salone. The riches of Salone, the minerals of Salone, none of them. How can you empower the population for where they're able to afford, for where they're able to consume? I mean, listen to Scott Bessent, the newly Treasury Secretary, in other words, the Finance Minister now America. They try to talk about like the consumption aspect of China, the economy. Because China, the economy, just rely too heavily on export. Not the consumer, for where they're able to consume. You see, some people, we take too much. We've just been say acceptable for them. But KKY go talk like for go postpone we enjoyment, for postpone the electricity. Look, the car power is not like a sustainable one. But one thing when makes sense and not be too frown at like the APC government, even though they don't build like or they on the verge for build like a sustainable energy for the people. But you know why I respect them a little bit? Because they respect the demands of the people, saying that it doesn't matter who sell electricity for come out. All waiting the people they want now electricity. This whole thing with the kind of like balance, so say, oh yeah, we want to make a sustainable. No, this not get nothing to do with sustainable. Now because we don't among them, we not pay our ship. That's why we're struggling with electricity now. If we don't want make a long-term plan, we don't do them. But we don't have to compromise the now. We don't have to compromise the people have now enjoyment of electricity. Provide them. Car power ship is there. Now because we do not pay them. So we do not try for balance them, like I say, oh, we don't want a sustainable one. No! That is all not balance game. Now balance ball game we don't want to play with we. The simple fact is we do not pay the people. And some people, I think I said this in the audio yesterday. They collect money on behalf of car power ship. Because car power ship na Turkish own. They don't sabi talk Creole. In fact, most of them sometimes know sabi talk English safe. They just want to give light. Una collects the money on behalf of them. Una people them. Una can't pay we. And then we don't remember this government. We don't remove every subsidy whenever they give towards like the price of like the kilowatts per hour in a certain column. They don't remove one thing. Then they pass on the all cost and make profits from Una. So why didn't they pay power ship? Who don't they pay for the light? Who's getting thief? It's not Gaya, Sante witch. Sante witch. This 999. Now they think them Sante when they call the guy fair, then the guy fair you. I think that's so they call a dry fair. When you hang you close, you first day salon. Yeah. I don't know how you go there right now. When everybody push. First day when you wash your clothes or you trainers, you crepe or you sneakers. When you wash them, about you know come on say it guy. You pull out that door, you can't go inside house. Why is it the guy fair you? This what in they do or this government, they the guy fail now. Salon people, if this government not be involved, I really kick away the try for balance the blame on EDSA. Get rid of the people in the EDSA. Let EDS roll if we are not dead part of this. Now they take the money. Salon when they give power now, outside person for go better. This will outside efficiency for day. This whole thing, hey, it go back to the fact that electoral justice now they hits them so. Now they hits them so. You see that this is the reason why some power will continue for call on Samuga Kamara. It gets a fight where the world go freedom. The world, Zelensky, yesterday or day before yesterday, now Donald Trump call and say, now a dictator. Imagine, you know why he call her a dictator? He said because he not agree conduct election. Imagine during the time of war, it is still expect and say if for conduct election. For the fact that he not conduct election, they refer to him as a dictator. The UK, apparently Keir Starmer, the UK Prime Minister, kind of like, give his own say to it. He said, I think the UK, they don't do it during the First World War or the Second World War. He said, tell me, they don't conduct election. But imagine, this is how much we get a case. Samuel Kamara, you get a case. This is the reason why, for me, like I don't talk about June, you get a case. It's a winnable case. Africa Union, they recently appoint a guy, is it Yusuf or so, as the African Union president. Waiting at the reason we make them say for the appointment. They say Africa need a serious reform. Africa, they in tatters in ruin. Africa, they struggle all because of these democratic processes and all that thing. They know Africa is a mess. So you get a case as one of the reasons the reform will take place now Africa. So this is the reason why you have a case called press conferences. The international community invites them. Tell them the need for the reform in Africa. Let Salone be an example for the reform. Call on the Donald Trump. Imagine Donald Trump when they say, oh, now this, now that, now that. But now they refer to Zelensky for when no conduct election as a dictator. We have a case. We have a case. Africa Union, they right now, they say they need urgent reform. Urgent reform. So let Salone be part of that reform. We get a case. Why? Look, I don't tell you. Samuel Kamara, may nobody in this world tell you say it's old. That man, the fight, a just fight. But you know one thing? We need for Pusham. We need for Pusham. He get a case. If the whole press conference, except to tell we say the whole press conference, they'll go one after him. But if for all press conference and invite the international community, it's high time we begin to explain about this, the cost, because all waiting the happen. So, hey, this MCC money, with the MCC money, 480 million, was supposed to go towards energy. Vast majority of that money for don't go towards energy. Vast majority. Waiting with the do. That tells you the electoral justice fight, they cost we dearly. It tells you it's a just fight with Samuel Kamara Depan. If Samuel Kamara be sell, then say there. I don't tell you now. If he be sell, the IRF the way produce for safe. Then if now be falsify one, therefore don't jail him. It is because now legal document. Legal document. Some people, let we not do this. Let we not fool we safe. We're fighting a just fight. And it's a winnable fight. We can do it. We can. Not enough will stop we from this fight. But you know what? The joking, they play. We too they play with politicians. Man tell you now, if even these politicians they get motive for can destroy you. If they meet we, like people that with Simapa we say, with Tiangapa we say, we they demand what we want. We will stand and say, if we're not give with this, we're going after now. Trust me, Salone people them. If even they come with a motive, then they change, then they do 360. 360 turn. Then they do a U-turn. If we're serious. Now, because they don't say seriousness, but we safe. Now, make them they behave so. This is why they behave like this. We they joke too much. Right now, people are going to just they joke about the light. Oh, it's a light. Like, look, how you go people in the die in the hospital every day? How we going to wait? What think they pay me, sir? 480 million from MCC for can fix with energy. Now, in them be the abo pan. But Salone people, wait. Una feel say what can they talk about billions of dollars where we iron all worth na Tonkolili? Where we the 5 billion where then we WhatsApp. Una feel say now I just wake no more and sleep and call a number. Like call a number. Una feel say no Salone people. Una go to the internet and search them if na lie. It is there. Why are we suffering like this? Why? This is not man-made suffering, Salone people. It is man-made. We must fight this. It is man-made. The money they did. It's because we don't get the right leaders. The leader they all don't get. KKY, the UNDP, come on, sign and so projects and the right about charity money, out for right project. Recently, I think the European Union did a grant for 25 million for solar energy. Quite recently, a month or two ago. Quite recently. Was it November, I think? Quite recently. They grant them 25 million. Now this they're good for. How for Fen Lupol who signed for right project. These guys are not commercialized. As I told you yesterday, I listened to like an old interview of Richard Conte. Where you see them, they ask him. Imagine if they talk about how a professional career. Some people when I think about this, a professional career, he get a first degree now in Jala, he do a master's now in Jala, he get scholarship, he go do his second master's now Germany, then he go do in PhD now Germany, and then he can work for Catholic Mission for civil society space, and then he go now Africa Union for go ahead the civil society in Africa. This now he's saying in professional career. Can you imagine? How did they study in professional? Also, they study in professional career. They study. When people talk about career now you work professionally. Not you studies. This guy they talk say in professional career. Can you imagine? Wait, I will plan for one tomorrow. These people, all waiting and do. Well, you see, look across Salone. You go to the teacher about them. Now you're in the work. Who say now project them for the right spot. How them for go bigger. Find strategy. The best route how for get money from other countries for bigger. You go to James Jonah. You get now you're in the back of them the work. How them for see how these guys are just commercialized. Now look at Trump. Some people the world, they live in a competitive world. We do live in a competitive world. Do we understand what thing we get? We see up and gently, but yet still all the right project. How we for able get money, donation, grant. How? That's all we know. But we still up and gently. We just in the neighbor jump underground. The neighbor jump in the water. The fish and neighbor jump. Why is the people where these things they for sale? They perish and die. Lights go. Water no day. Malnutrition. They suffer all over the place. But the wealth is sitting there for somebody who get idea how to bring them to light. How for make the people enjoy the wealth of this country. But people they no more where they write project. We could go begin right, to companies that we're getting a corporate social responsibility. They try to fend money from them. That's all we good at. That's all we good at. go to WHO, go to UNDP, go to WFP, for just go drag. What's the wealth they inside it? And all these organizations, now the minerals them, where we get, now organization and they use and donate to these organizations. Ebo Salone people them. Ebo! This is a big fool. This is a big fool. Hey, now the part of the them big organization there, now in the part of the corporate social responsibility, and then they take some billionaires and then they donate to the WHO. You go see Elon Musk. You go see what's Microsoft, Bill Gates donates to UN and all that thing and the UNDP and all that thing and the UNICEF. But they are using the things them where we get for some billionaire and then they donate to the organization there. Then we go drag it. Bo, Salone people them. We get the gentry. Salone not short of the gentry. Now, how for on earth the gentry? Now, ain't that the problem? But we get people away all waiting and know. They take away years. Imagine take away one and now listen to, oh, the reason for this, now bloated economy. The bloated wage bill. Sorry, not economy, bloated wage bill. You don't understand what they talk. You don't understand? I hate say when people they talk about the wage bill. I listen to Richard Conte about the same thing, that same interview. Oh, the wage bill now ain't bloated. Shut up. That's not the issue to Salone. Now, because the work then at Salone, una no know how for on Atham. Una they wait until somebody we go take loan, like how GL Holding, SL Mining, go take loan of 3.5 billion. They can't reap resources. Una no get access to finance because of una bad sovereign rating. Because when they conduct election, when they say, "Oh, move ahead," even though election or they, when they kill people, when they damage institutions, the legal system, not they operate. But yet still, una want make Salone better because una dey pan rogue deals them. We the people them, we self not serious. We know the demand. We don't make this as a joke. My God. When I look at Salone and mere electricity, 480 million from MCC is what we've been waiting for 10 good years, 12 years now. Since 2013, we've been waiting for it. Imagine you, but SL Mining, they make $400 million every year from Salone. For 13 good years. 12 good years. So in that process, the SL Mining have made $4.8 billion, but don't wait for 480 million. 10% of waiting SL Mining don't they make from Salone. We don't wait for 10 good years. Oh God. Look at me the sweat. I pull close by. Quite a sweat in winter. With Salone trouble no more. This is sad. And people not able to comprehend this. Not they think about this. SL Mining, they make minimum $400 million from Salone every year. $400 million. Minimum. So for 12 years, whilst we are waiting for MCC money, SL Mining, where they mine at Salone, they don't change the name now. I don't forget what's not the name now. For that 12 years, they've made minimum $4.8 billion. Whilst we are waiting, and SL Mining is owned by an American company. Whilst we are waiting for 480 million for grant, MCC grant. This is a joke. How Salone go day light stated in a trouble? A country where she don't pay 27 billion a year. Not on Colini alone. Huh? Salone people, and this play we could pants. And this is a play kill diamond. Now this people we go deep and say we all die one by one. Kwashioko. We all die one by one with this joke. With this joke. And the real reason for make we not able to unearth this wealth where they talk about so. Now lack of credibility, lack of respect, lack of confidence, lack of reputation. It's because of that. And the thing where they result, where they bring all this respect, confidence, now we conduct election with our forum, with the people. But under the same like you want them, now they say, oh, move on. We're going to continue in this rogue state. How can you guys not get this? When I left this joke, I left another. Family, this on a program again, yeah. Salone CashBox. Now this alala, they don't left we power. With the alate, we talk to. See on the left them and talk. Now this is the left whipper. But alate, you voice court. Okay. On a good night. And have a good evening. On a tata. Good night.